Merry Meet, and welcome to the daily reading for all signs for today, the 12th of June, 2024. This is Ariel and we are streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch. Moderating today on YouTube are the lovely Diane and the lovely Dre, and moderating on Twitch is the lovely Deline. Thank you so much, Diane, Dre, and Deline. And thank you to everybody for joining us today for this daily reading. I'm reading with the Keymaster Tarot. This is like my favorite deck to shuffle. I don't know what they did to it, but it's so fun to shuffle. Let's purify with this Florida water that I put in a nice spray bottle. 3 sprays in this room is more than sufficient. Yum yum. You can find a link to purchase each of these products, or I should say links to purchase each of these products in the video description of this video on YouTube. Like butter. If you are watching on a restream on YouTube, you can, if you don't feel like watching shuffling, just fast forward right to the reading by using the timestamp in the video description. If you are on YouTube, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. If you're on Twitch, please make sure you follow us on Twitch, and you can watch on Twitch without any ads when you subscribe to us there. We have a shop at arielscornershop.com, arielscornershop.com. That's a lot of affiliate links. We make a small commission off of each and every sale, and we are still diligently building our new shop, so stay tuned. We will let you know as soon as it's available. If you'd like to give a donation, you can do that by going to paypal.me/arielgatoga, paypal.me/arielgatoga. If you're on YouTube, you could use a super sticker, super chat, or super thanks if you feel like giving a donation and staying right on that platform. This reading goes out to a lot of people, so if for some reason it doesn't seem like it applies to you, it may just not be meant for you. And if that's the case, just disregard the reading. Don't push things. You check out the zodiacal readings for your individual sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. And you can find the restreams to all the tarot readings, most recent ones, on our website, arielscorner.com, arielscorner.com. Just click on the free online tarot readings link in the main menu. All right, I think we are shuffled. I could shuffle this deck all day long and be very happy. The shuffling channel. What is that called? ASMR? AMSR? ASMR? Just shuffling. That's all we do. We don't read. Okay, the Sun card, the 4 of coins, and the 3 of coins. Yay! Success, success, success. What a wonderful day. What a beautiful day. And, you know, it's like you're going to have to work really hard to have a bad day today. If you want a bad day, you could have one, I'm sure, but it's going to take you a lot of effort. This is a beautiful, beautiful spread. Now, one thing that you are being asked to do is to not just bask in the beauty of it all, but to take some time and get things in order. This is a real great day to get things in order because you're going to keep expanding on all of the good that is coming your way. You want to expand on it. You want to do something in the physical world. It doesn't matter if it's a big thing. Just somewhere where there's disorder, a closet, a garage, a car, anything, and get it in order. And as you're doing that, just say, as I'm getting this closet in order, so is Spirit getting all of my world in order. And it looks like a lot of your finances are coming into order for many of you. Some of you, you're finally getting some payoff for the work that you've been doing. And it's just an overall good day. This solar light is shining on you today. And it's a smart idea that since that's happening, since the light right from that sphere number 6 on the Tree of Life is shining down on you so brightly, this is the Trump card that indicates that. And it's remember that sphere number 6, that's where all of your your sacrificed gods are. The god of the grain, the Osiris, Jesus, all of those gods are on sphere number 6. And that's because they're all telling you the same story. That same story. And that is that that you don't have to do everything by yourself. That there is a power higher than you that has already done all the work for you. And all you have to do is ask to be aligned to the divine design. You don't have to recreate the wheel. You don't have to figure out all the mysteries of the universe. You don't have to do anything except that divine design is there for you, that all of the heavy lifting has been done for you already, and everything is in place. And all you have to do is align with that divine plan, with that divine design. And you do that just by saying so, just by thinking that way, just by contemplating it. You can also use my solar light meditation if you want something specific to do. I have 2 versions of it. It's a very simple process. And you can, if you like that, and it seems to provide you results, you can just memorize the process in like 1 or 2 tries, and then you don't even need my recordings. So it's a beautiful day. And you want that solar light just pouring through you all day long, all the time, all your whole life long if you can. But if you can have that solar light pouring through you all day long, it's almost, you feel like it's cheating. You feel like it's cheating when things start working out for you. And that's what the ego wants you to believe. And then the ego, very frequently, when things start working out for you like that, and you don't have to do anything except for align, the ego says, oh, no. You're not good enough for this. You can't do this. This is, everything takes a light, and starts to tell you a story, and don't believe it. Don't buy the story that the ego starts to tell you, that no, this takes a lot more effort, a lot more work. You need a lot more sacrifice. You have to go through pain. It's not indicated in the cards, but I just know how the ego works, and the ego is just waiting to just please don't have a good day. Please, what can I do to make sure you don't have a good day? Always waiting in the wings for that. Let's see if it's, there's more solar light. So you got solar light on top of solar light, and this solar light is specifically showing up in your work today, which is also indicated by this 3 of coins. What is this one? The 9 of Wands and the 8 of Cups. So the 8 of Cups is your intuition, and the 9 of Wands is you overdoing things. And this is why you want the solar light. The reason why you're so tired and fatigued is because you think you have to do everything, and you have to come up with everything. Or at least that's what you used to think. It's time to stop thinking like that. It's not that you don't work. Of course you work. Everybody works. It's just that your work becomes so enjoyable, you forget you're working, right? And when you're working like that, you tend to not fatigue as much because it's so enlivening. So if you're feeling fatigued, it's probably because it's time for you to really lean into that solar light and let a lot of that heavy lifting be done for you, and recognize that you deserve that. And it's okay that you don't suffer in order to, there's a type of sacrifice that people do when they're successful, and it looks like sacrifice that's challenging to the world. But very frequently, the people that are going through what looks like sacrifice don't consider it sacrifice at all when they're becoming very successful in something. They're just really into it, and they don't want to do anything else. So it looks like they've given up so much for this, for whatever this is, and they haven't given up anything. They've just leaned into what they love so much. And then to the naked eye, to the observers outside, and especially what the egos of those observers outside are telling those people is, oh, this person really sacrificed. And the only way to ever have anything worthwhile is to go through all of this toil and pain. And to be really frank, the person that's going through all of that toil is not really going through toil. They're just loving their lives if they're on this beam that's being talked about here. And that's what you are. That's what you are. You're not supposed to be toiling. You're not supposed to be fatiguing yourself. You're not supposed to be working yourself to the bone. But that doesn't mean you don't work. You work in ways that feel really enlivening. And if it doesn't feel enlivening, it's not that you just say, well, if it's not fun, I'm not going to do it. It's not that. It's just that you align with the solar light. You align with the divine design, and things shift, and either you get the help that you need, or you start to really love the task that you were avoiding, or whatever it was that was causing you to be so fatigued starts to dissolve, because fatigue is not part of the divine design. Overwork and sacrifice and suffering is not part of the divine design for anybody, anywhere. Why would it be? The flowers that come up out of the ground, yeah, they toil a bit because they have to like poke up out of the ground, but they're not miserable. They're not miserable, and neither should you be. You have don't worry about things. Don't work yourself to the bone. Instead, what you want is to align with that divine design and start to allow what you do in the physical world to be like a poppet. You know what a poppet is? That's like a voodoo doll where you consecrate the doll, and whatever you do to that doll, you do to that person, right? Well, we want the doll there to represent you and what your life is. And you don't need a physical doll for this. Whatever these projects are that you need to do, whatever the cleaning or, straightening up, that kind of stuff, treat it as a voodoo doll. As I do this small thing in the microcosm, so do I allow infinite intelligence to do for me in the macrocosm. So the big things in my life are now being influenced by this little gesture. Hopefully that makes sense. That's called household magic, the way I work it. There's all kinds of ways to work household magic, but the easiest way to work household magic, and it doesn't have to be in your home, it can be in your office, it can be anywhere, is to take something that's out of order, dedicate it to a larger issue, a larger goal, a larger problem, whatever it is, and then say very clearly, as I get this into order, so does the universe get this other thing into order for me on my behalf. And that's what you do. And that way you're not fatiguing. You're taking a small little thing and allowing that to be a magical operation so that you get the assistance and the help and all of that stuff that you need in order that you don't have to be so fatigued. You don't have to work yourself to the bone, which is what that 9 of Wands represents. Now, the solar light is off the charts in your career. And your intuition is very acute right now. So it's important for you to allow yourself to go within and to start realizing that you don't need to recreate the wheel. You don't need to work extra hard in order to get things done. You need to align to that divine design where all of this has already happened, and just allow for the manifestations to reflect that divine design. And you will be guided. That's what this intuition is. You will be guided as to what work you need to do, and what projects you need to do, and how you need to do them. But when you're guided by the divine design, when you're guided by spirit, you're never going to be guided into getting fatigued and overworked and, not taking care of yourself. That's never, ever, ever going to be the divine design for you. So don't let the ego fool you into thinking, oh, this is the way to do it. Never. That doesn't mean that you don't work hard, and that doesn't mean that you don't have all kinds of success. It means that you just don't work yourself to the bone and run yourself ragged to do it. And so work on that household magic. Use that solar light meditation. And you can find that in the video description of this video. There's a link to all the tarot meditations. Use the one for the sun card. That's one of the solar light meditations. My goodness, what a good day. Like I said, you're going to have to work hard to have a bad day today. The only thing that you have to recognize is this fatigue card. You do need rest, and you can have rest and be aligned to the divine design and get that little project done all at the same time. So you get that little bit of organizing done. Use it as a poppet. Use it as household magic. Work with that solar light, and then take some downtime today and allow things to be done on your behalf. Allow yourself to be guided, allow yourself to be led, and recognize that you're on the way. You are really on the way to some major success. And I'm sure you already are seeing some of the manifestations of that to support this reading already. If not, look for them today. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. I so appreciate you, and I thank you so much to the amazing moderators Diane, Dre, and Dre. Diane, Dre, and Deline. I just gave you a two-syllable name there, Dre. Diane, Dre, and Deline, thank you so much. And we will see everybody for another reading tomorrow. Blessed be.